am not very good with change, especially when I expect something else to happen, and especially in a social setting. I get really anxious, and I think that's my neurodivergency. But for months with my naturopath, I also see a naturopath student. And so they had another naturopath student sit in who was going to take over. And I wasn't very comfortable with that naturopath student. But I thought I would try and see how it goes. But I did mention at one point to the naturopath privately that I thought that student was a little bit strident. And that is uncomfortable for me. So I came to my first appointment of where the students have changed, the other students have graduated, the new ones have come in, and it was someone completely different who I hadn't been seeing in the background, and so I didn't know her, and it made me really, really anxious and uncertain and trying to feel my way out to see how I felt about her. And I think she feels kinder and more compassionate. I think I will be more comfortable with her in the long run. But during that meeting, I was so anxious because there was change that I wasn't prepared for and I didn't expect. And I had assumed it would be the student who I'm not as comfortable with, and I had to have barriers up. And it was just hard because I didn't expect it. And they had talked for so long about this other student coming in. And I'm sure that's my neurodivergency and not being good with change, but I think this student might be much better for me. And so I'll see over time. It could also be my old trauma too. There are lots of things that can be triggering and hard. And they also asked questions that I had to talk about my trauma to answer. And that's hard when it's someone new, but I think it'll be good.